well, given the position that he plays in, that could create problems. Given how long we still have to play, and now he's on a yellow card. He's going to have to be careful for the remainder of this game. More than 60 minutes of more than 60 minutes of football still to be played. Two positions in terms of separating these two clubs, in terms of the two tiers of South Africa's top flight. Chiefs with a chance here from the set piece. Milford with lots of red jerseys in the box there. Floated in by Milford, a glancing header goes wide of target. It was Dove that got a touch on it. Edmilson Dove, who has got just the one goal to his name this season. The Mozambican international, of course, the man who was at the Africa Cup of Nations with his home nation, where they really gave a good account of themselves in Mozambique. His last goal was in a 2-1 win over Skikune United. And here he is doing some defensive work there, Dove. Goal kick.
Milford still struggling to try and conjure something to go forward. I think midfield-wise, they're still comfortable. They can compete defensively. You have to be put under pressure. They still stand their ground. But this particular game is a bit funny. You might not create chances, but just one chance that you get, you might get a goal. Chiefs, on the other hand, saying we're dominating. Saila on the left-hand side, there's more action. Happy on the left-hand side as well. But they need to start stamping the authority, Chiefs.
All the way through to keeper Kaizer. Milford who play their home games at the Princess Makoko Stadium. Throw-in goes the way of Kaizer Chiefs.
Sister is waiting to celebrate.
Yeah.
She's just waiting for that moment.
They want something to smile about, the Makosi faithful. Opened their 2024 campaign with that 0-0 draw against Royal AM, a match that on form you would have thought Chiefs would have fancied themselves to come away with 3 points down from Durban, from Maritzburg.
Well, two players are not making it happen. For Dupree, for Saile, and I'm talking about Ngobo, Shabala. Too quiet.
The Chiefs, who are currently unbeaten in their last 5 matches, but that includes the 2 draws to Royal AM, and just before the break there for the Africa Cup of Nations, the last match of last year, towards the end of last year, in December last year, they drew against Kukune away from home. That ended a run of 3 successive wins. Chiefs with Mashian. Oshamala rather cutting inside onto the right boot as skipper Ngongo rather again does some good work. He's done well. He's leading that defense very well. Is Balamani Ngongo. set piece. Opportunity here for Chiefs. So Dobe put one wide earlier. Keeper reaches for it, but gets nothing on it. Goal kick. Saile with the last touch.
Well, this is where, if you're Chiefs, you look at the strength of the keeper, you think that's where we can actually dominate. Because it doesn't look convincing there as he comes out. Not too sure whether I wanted to catch it outright and he wasn't winning that battle. He's up against Saida. That's why you need the experience of the likes of Simango to get more aggressive.
Referee immediately stops play because there's a head injury here. Not the player they want to lose. There's Bosetu Jabi, man who scored the 2 goals in the last round in the playoff against Uppington City. 2-0 win that led to Milford reaching the stage of the competition. Kunika, it was that he was got in a tangle with. So just over half an hour into the game, yeah, Milford still holding on, yeah, but Chiefs should have been ahead. Take a look at this. As Dupree gets there, but just rifles it off the upright.
He made a good start. And the speed of Saile to link up with Dupree, denied by the crossbar. Yeah, it's good goalkeeping.
That ball was played slightly behind Shabalala, which is why, as he tried to get the shot away, the ball ended up coming off his own face. Played it to his own face there because he had to almost improvise to try and get the ball away. His body position was all wrong, but that's because the ball was placed slightly behind him, behind Mashiani. See the goal attempts, just the one from the visitors here. Bruce Buma hasn't had much to do.
The nature of the Nedbank Cup, with just one chance you get the second one, it becomes the goal, and the side that has been dominating with so many chances created or attempted chances.
Yes, absolutely, and that's why this scoreline will suit Milford perfectly, because it means they're still in it. I mean, they've managed now to get through 35 minutes without conceding. I think that was probably more than what they bargained for. They get to half-time. They can really take the handbrake off and have a full goal.
I'm sure that will be the conversation. If it ends in a draw, first half, and the coach will be saying, you can. The fact that you managed to hold them for 45 minutes, it's possible. Stay focused.
Mashia. Dove. Kenika playing it with him, Tetwa. Milford just getting in behind the ball. Look at that. You can see that there's like 6 or 7 players lined up there. You see that low block. Well, you would expect them to play like that. It makes perfect sense. They've got a double bank of 4 there. They work out now, bringing in Shabalala. Just leaves the ball behind. And good work as well from the fullback. Tawela. Chance for a break here. Excellent work from Dupree, chasing back to help out. So, good commitment from Dupree. Saide. Nice pass to Somapele. And that's disappointing ball in, that goal kick.
I asked the question earlier on to say, I see the skill set, he's got the pace. But then again, he's becoming predictable that when he goes down the line, expect the cross to come through. And what's the other additional skill set that he can provide? Is it the right position to have him on that outright? Because he still has some work to do. Only Kevin Johnson knows better because he spends a lot of time with the players. We're just coming in and observing. I'm looking at the quality that he's got.
Handball spotted there by referee Taylor. Milford last reached the stage of the tournament when they were in the 13th ABC Matipa League. That's when they last reached the last 32. They were beaten by the Milford Golden Arrows then in 2016. And they find themselves up against the 13-time winners. No team has won the South African Cup as it is in its various guises, as Nedbank Cup, Mixed League Cup, Bobsleigh Super Bowl, ABSA Cup.
It's business on.
That's about the lot. Yeah. So over the years, Chiefs have managed to win it 13 times, and they've been. Since it's been known as the Nedbank Cup, Chiefs have won it 3 times.
This is where we need to go and find not team sheet but scheme form to check who were part of those players of that era that were part of the successful team that won that. I'm sure the fans that are listening are saying it's about time.
Now, Shabalala wanted the 1-2, and they get the free kick then for Castillo. Was fouled. I didn't see much of him in the game.
He's been very quiet.
Yeah. Castillo finds him over. There's a goal from range. Likes to shoot from range. That's Kosegepele. No, but very good on that left boot.
We just need a win. Not 6.
They don't want 6 goals.
Yeah, we just need a win.
They don't need to do what Sundowns did the other day in booking their place in the draw for the last 16, which will happen live tomorrow night. Right here on your World of Champions. Do tune in for that at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Again, the Chiefs fans knowing what happened next to goal line.
Now, switching ball there. Jetron. The game has been played as you might expect in the half of Milford for the most part. Shabalala. Fouled there by Mtabela, who's already on a yellow. There he is for Smuzi. Mtabela needs to watch himself. Shot there. And the keeper gets down well.
That's a sniper shot. Quick thinking there. Right now, look at the positioning, how he looks around, and decision made. That's proper. That's good decision. That's good technique. Lucky that Kaizer spoiled his jaw. It's a tricky ball because it bounces in front of the keeper, but his positioning was quite good.
Never shy to ever go the Nkosimpile Ngobo. So one place remains in that draw for tomorrow. One place will be filled by one of these two sides. Earlier today, Maritzburg United, Chippa United, and the General managed to secure their places in the draw for that last 16. And none of those games needed extra time, so let's see what we can do here. I mentioned the Chiefs were taken to extra time when they faced Maritzburg at the same stage of the competition. Only 2 of the last 32 matches have been decided on penalties. There have been lots of goals in the first round of the 2024 Nedbank Cup.
What's the team that you worked on with scored about? Sundowns scored about, was it 26?
24.
24.
Yes.
Power
Power Nines.
Power Nines.
I was out in the Northern Cape in Kimberley.
Yeah.
It's a good looking ball here to find Mashiani. Went down early there, recovers. And lucky to recover there in Tabela.
I think he's up for the challenge. Yes, he's booked, but a lot of attacks for Chiefs on that right-hand side of his, but he's so far so good.
It's a throw-in, just near that corner flag. Skagayo in the defensive work. Mashiani combining with Shabalala, who's pickpocketed here. Now, chance for 4. Milford had a chance to break, but there were no men up to support Agoshe. So Chiefs quickly won the ball back. Castillo's little flick for Saide, brings Saide in again. Goal kick. Another attack fizzles out for Kaizer Chiefs. And this will, again, frustration will grow. This is all very good from Milford to keep Chiefs at bay.
Well, I also think that it's okay for them to keep him at bay in that sort of area, because the only option he's got is to bring it across. He can't shoot from that angle, is just too awkward. And that is why I keep asking a question as to which is the best position. Because I think playing center, there's too many options for him. Playing on that side, the only option is for him to provide.
The indication is that we'll have only a minimum of 1 minute at the end of the first 45. And I think Antti Pupuma, the coach of Milford, will be the happier, no doubt, as this is just too heavy from Mashiani. Now that's that's the kind of balls that Dupre feeds off. Balls played into the channel for him to use his pace, but that one was just a little bit too much on that. This man who's had a good first half here, despite that yellow card for Smuzi Ntabela. Puts the ball into touch because there's a player down for Milford.
There's been a few players that have had issues with the ankle or the Achilles. Hope it's nothing too serious. Too early to be making subs. Could be going into extra time at some point.
Yep. You will receive further treatment off the field of play as we are now into that minimum 1 minute. See what happens. Yes, Mashiani makes the challenge.
Yeah, he got clipped in the ankle there.
Glimpse off there, but it doesn't look too serious. Just receive further treatment on the sideline in Milford as we enter into that critical period. We'll have to be on guard here as they are down to 10 men for whatever additional seconds if the referee Paula Stella decides to add any more time here. But it's a good news story for the team sitting in 12th position in the Motsepe Foundation Championship. currently holding Chiefs here. The referee wants the keeper to get on with it. Not in a hurry at all. Says that's the whistle for halftime then from referee Kaizer Taylor. And this man in your picture should have had Kaizer Chiefs in the lead. But rattled the shot off as he slid in there, rattled it off the upright, and was a big let off for Milford FC, but they are still in it. The team from the lower division, from the second tier of South African football. So more frustration for Kaizer Chiefs as they fail to break down the Stallions. That's the story then from the first half. Very little for the backline to do, very little for Bruce Boomer to do in goal. Hardly been tested at all. And as you might expect, as far as that's concerned. But they are alive in it and will fight another day as we get into the second half. But after the first half, it's Kaizer Chiefs 0, Milford FC 0.
The PSL presents the 2024 Nedbank Cup for all of us. 16 DSTV Premiership sides, 8 National First Division clubs, and 8 from SAFA's regional leagues, engaged in all-out electrifying knockout action. The Nedbank Cup, Yona Kiona Yaruna.
This is for those who call each other member because wearing the same colors.
I cannot lie. I can only fill you up when I have a Samsung. You see, I'm done being shy, and I will not lie. If it's not Defy, then it's bye-bye. If you like big brands and you cannot lie, then you're gonna love the TCL 75-inch Google TV for $12,999. Or the Hisense 14 kg top-loader washing machine for $5,499. Or the hot 10-piece cookware set for 579 Rand. Come celebrate your obsession with unbeatable deals. Games got you, and you've got game.
Right, showing my screen here. So
Baba,
as you can see, profits are down in
look,
the quarter.
my place is small. Look.
Sorry, Sia, can you please put yourself on mute?
No. Dad, I'm out of data again.
Hey, love. Have you taken the chicken at the fridge?
Yo, when it feels like the whole world wants a piece of you, grab a Debonair's pizza on the double. That's 2 large pizzas for only $179.90. There are plenty of pieces to go around. Debonair's Pizza. Try something amazing.
Produced and distilled in Cognac, France. Refreshing and irresistible. Infused with delicate French elderflower. Unparalleled experience with every sip. 5 times distilled. Royal Flush Noir. French luxury.
Our fuel goes in mummy cars and yummy cars. It goes in cars that carry people and in cars that carry cars that carry cars. So no matter what you drive, ride or fly, we have the right fuel for you. Choose Astron Energy Core-Tech fuel for your drive today. 4-in-1 technology in every drop for every engine. With over 854 quarts in the next few years, we are South Africa's next biggest fuel brand. Welcome to Astron Energy.
Hollywood Bets welcomes you to a wonderful world packed with endless entertainment.
Count your lucky stars and pick those cherries with super sizzling hot Hollywood bets. There are over 800 games to choose from, plus 3 million rand up for grabs with the Spinner Zonke jackpot race. So sign up today and join in every week.
It seems to be a tough account out at the Calabash for the team like Kaizer Chiefs. If we look at their halftime stats, they've got 8 goal attempts as compared to 1 from Milford. But Jimmy, looking at these stats, I think they're quite true to what we've seen in this half. Only 1 shot on target for Kaizer Chiefs. And from those 8 attempts, we would have at least expected 2 goals.
Yeah, no, I think it paints a picture of how Chiefs have not even really had any threat besides the early stages of the game. And I think that is where they lost the plot for me, because the longer you keep the game going, the more confident the opponent is become. Worse if it's an opponent in the lower tier. Dupre's chance, Castillo's chance. You know, you need to make sure you convert those so that psychologically you've got an advantage. But the longer you keep it, they're going to the halftime, it's 0-0. You can imagine the level of confidence in the team at this moment.
And just looking at Kaizer Chiefs and Milford FC and how they've played in this half, what would you say, and who goes into the change room feeling a bit better of their performance in this half?
Of course, Milford FC coach, definitely. I mean, we looked at the numbers. I think those are the true reflection of what the game is about. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs, they have all the position, but in the wrong areas as well. But also defensively from Milford, once they lose the ball, you can see there's lines of defense. They're making sure that they force Kaizer Chiefs to go out wide and have positions in areas that are threatening as well. But then it's to then how then do you maneuver as a big team? You score that early chance, it opens the game up. We spoke about chances before the game started. And I think that's always been the Achilles heel for Kaizer Chiefs. That's why at times they fail to bypass this stage, especially playing against a so-called smaller club. So this is the first opportunity that they got. Good early ball being played inside the box. I mean, Dupree does everything right. He hides himself behind the last defender, making sure that the defender doesn't know where he is. He attacks the ball very well. Unfortunately, he's the hoodwork. And then I think that was the real clear chance that they could have actually punished from the early on.
And that is an unfortunate chance, not to say that perhaps he does not know how to convert, but an unfortunate situation for Dupree in that stance with Kaizer.
Unfortunate in the sense of not scoring.
Not scoring.
But the anticipation of the cross. So it means you are aware that the cross might come in. And as a striker, you anticipate, and your movement towards the ball has to be intentional. There is lunging forward.
Yeah.
For a player so quick, I think his timing could have been much better. Look at the one-on-one situation. He's the only player now inside the box. Sally goes behind it. Yeah, you make sure.
Yeah, you definitely do.
There you make sure.
Yeah, you do make sure. And we spoke about, this is just one of the opportunities that they had. They had a good 8. We spoke about that opportunity for, that is Dupree, for Castillo, for Ngobo. But in this instant, it was a Kaizer save, but it was also an opportunity perhaps for Kaizer Chiefs to make sure that they complete and convert what they've started.
I mean, You're right, and I think when you play against such teams, you need to move the ball a little bit quicker to be able to create those chances. Yeah, they go out wide. I thought, Marciano would play the ball a little bit earlier for Dupree to also to have that opportunity a little bit earlier, but it comes back to Castillo, not using the right technique in terms of trying to put the ball inside the net, but also becomes a save. But here's an opportunity. You put it in front of Dupree to be able to attack the ball. And, of course, scrappy defending, but it's defense nonetheless. But those are half chances that Kaizer Chiefs, with the quality that they have, you should be able to punish.
How do they come back into the second half to make sure they are the 16th team to join the rest?
Look, they would have to make sure that they score early once again. In the second half, the Chiefs have to make sure that they get a goal in the first 15 minutes. Same can be said with Milford, to then say, if Milford scores now, it changes the complexion of the game, because it then roots off whatever chances the Chiefs had created. Then it puts Chiefs on the back foot. So whichever team is going to score first now will have the advantage in this game.
Well, Opportunity waits for nobody. Question is it going to be Kaizer Chiefs or Milford FC going to the last 16 of the Nedbank Cup, as there are no goals so far in the first half at F&B Stadium, but the second stint can change everything for the mighty Amakosi or the Stand. Aliens.
Hola. Savannah out free, please. So spill the tea.
Dry bar. And you?
Same, but different.
Try Savannah alk-free. It's dry, but you can drink it. Not for persons under the age of 18.
I am the chief odds calculator at a premier sports betting company whose name I shall not mention. Odds are always changing. There's not one pundit's opinion that I use to calculate my odds that's not based on actual data gathered in the field, because this world-class company prides itself on offering the best odds in the market. With me here, give me that number! There's nothing odd about that.
We bring the passion, you bring the play. World Sports Betting. Bet with the best.
I'm moving and shaking insurance.
Love that.
I saved 455 rand.
38%?
Yes.
Is that not mind-blowing?
I am part of the Outsurance family. The great big saving that I've got, 765 rand, 27% a month on my premiums.
That's the vibe.
Outsurance saves lives. Yeah.
How much are they saving you?
790 rand.
Roughly 30%?
Ooh, I am very, very happy.
Blow your mind, not your paycheck. SMS SAVE to 30874 now.
Immerse yourself in a world of opulence and indulge in the art of luxury. Rich and smooth, elegant and sophisticated. Its depth and complexity is unmatched, creating an unforgettable experience. Crafted in the heart of France, an embodiment of excellence. Voted best cognac in the world, the Cognac Masters London. Honor cognac above all else.
The PSL presents the 2024 Nedbank Cup for all of us. 16 DSTV Premiership sides, 8 National First Division clubs, and 8 from SAFA's regional leagues, engaged in all-out electrifying knockout action. The Nedbank Cup, Yona Kiona Yaruna.
Kaizer Chiefs find themselves battling here to break down a team ranked 22 places below them, as we struggle to find the identity of a side that will complete the lineup for the last 16 draw of the 2024 Nedbank Cup. Welcome back to the FNB Stadium here, where Milford FC of the Motsepe Foundation Championship are holding their own here against the much fancied Kaizer Chiefs, 13-time winners of the South African Cup over the years, against a team who are making only their second appearance in the round of 32. Milford are surprisingly deciding to make some changes. Brian Mate, we'll get your thoughts on that in a moment, and also your thoughts on what Kevin Johnson would have made of his team's first half performance. So, yep, there was a double change there for Milford. There you see number 20, who's come on, Skumbuzo Siaya, making only his 4th appearance of the season. That's the one change that has happened. We'll confirm for you and then the other player that's gone off is Gakayo and Kagosha, the 2 players that have gone off, and Blenane Skomoshe and Skumbuzo Siaya are the players who have entered the fray. Now we'll get to your thoughts, Brian Martin, in a moment on what this means as we are back underway. It's Kaizer Chiefs in the gold that get us back underway, playing in the gold jerseys, attacking the goals to your left. Now, what do you think would have been the conversations in the 2 dressing rooms at halftime?
Well, if you are Chiefs, you'd be worried that you didn't test the keeper that much, Kaizer. And I still maintain that Sahela playing the role that he was, for me, he's only one-dimensional. He just has to play the cross.
Now, Chiefs on attack with Shabalala, wants the 1-2 with Quinika, plays into Priya. As Milford continue to pack the bodies behind the ball. The squads and the team sheets are scrolling down at the bottom of your screen there. Milford had made just a 1 change. In fact, chance here! Oh my word, that's another close shave there. Castillo making the late run as he's wont to do. And great work defensively there from Unati Somapele to just to put off Castillo off with a very quiet first half, Brad Mate. But this is not where we know he's dangerous.
And this is where we're saying there's options in the box, because you have him in the box, and Happy does what Happy does quite well. Delivers a good cross. He's got the options in the box. That's what he should have. But at least get a goal, because that's what they need now. They should have stepped their authority and registering a goal early stages of this second half, Chiefs.
Milford not clearing their lines here. Now hoofed away by the skipper. The skipper, Pagamani Ngongo, who's had a fantastic, who had a great first half, really keeping things very tight at the back, marshalling the troops. Castillo looking to make more his presence felt here. We hardly saw him in the first half. Was kept very quiet. Didn't influence the game. Now, can they steal something here on the break here? Milford FC, good run here down the left-hand side. Oh, it was caught in 2 minds there and ended up miscuing the ball, giving it away rather cheaply. Shabalala to Ngobo. Comes to Ngobo again somewhat fortuitously. Happy Mashani on the overlap. He's having a good game down that left-hand side. Good ball in. Oh, goodness. Frustration for the fans here as silent. The ball just goes across him. I'm not sure what he's signaling there. Seemed like a ball, easy enough ball that he should have brought under control there.
It's a cross, but then when you look at where he is, I'm not too sure whether he wanted to hit the ball back,
or they thought there was someone behind him.
Someone, no. What?
Shabaran. Lucky to get the ball back. Martial. They come straight back at them via Mtetwa. Milford trying to clear their lines here. Guinica. Throw in will go the way of Kaizer Chiefs.
In terms of sustained pressure, yes, that's what they're doing. Chiefs in the second half of this game because they're piling on the pressure. I'm sure they're hoping that they could find some cracks in Milford's defense. So far, they remain resolute.
More good work done defensively. There's Tabela. He's done well there on the right-hand side of defense.
I think he must be the business player. On the side defensively, he's put under so much pressure.
Some options on the bench there for Kaizer Chiefs. Keegan Dolly among them. And
Chibaviro.
Ranga Chibaviro, the young, is also there amongst those options. But,
I think from a fullback perspective, I think Solomons could offer them more options going forward.
That's a player who hasn't featured much. Dylan Solomons that you mentioned, there he is. Just 5 appearances for him, all of them off the bench. No competitions this season. So he's not a player who's seen a lot of action.
For me, that's his strength. And with due respect to Guinica, I think he's a very good midfielder for me, playing as a fullback for the side. I don't think he can be the sort of box-to-box player, but he can get that with Solomons.
Of course, Lee Frosler is rested for this one. Normally operates down that right bank channel. As the right wing back. Here's Guinica. Castillo getting more involved and looking for work. Deprian. Guinica. They struggle to break them down. It's all too slow. You're not going to break down the slow block if you don't move the ball around at speed. Because it becomes way too predictable. They can see it all happening in front of them, Ken Milford.
Yeah, but I also say that you need to have the most smartest of players to be able to operate in between the midfielders and that defense, you know, fishing for the ball, getting them uncomfortable. And so far, Ngobo has got that sort of role. Is he doing it that well? There's touch of it where I think he's doing that well. Castillo needs to join in as well. He's been very quiet, I think, in the first half. We've seen him getting involved in the early stages of the second half.
Whistle was a bit late, but the referee now does give the free kick the way of Milford. Now, if Milford are to somehow steal a ball here, that could create all manner of problems for Kaizer Chiefs, because Milford have done well defending thus far.
In terms of the basics, you're playing up against a big brand, Kaizer Chiefs. Do the basics right, defend well, be snipers. In terms of when you get the chances, make use of your chance. And they haven't created that many, but defensively, as you say, they've done well.
The Chiefs have really battled to break them down. When they started very well, Chiefs early in the first half, when they managed to get behind the defense of Milford. They haven't done that with any great regularity since about that chance that fell for Dupree, and now they could get caught here. What did Milford come up with? Yes, the man came off the bench. Komosh opts to go back there, wrong option. They've still got possession though. And all the way back to the skipper. Oh, he's been caught in possession here. Dupree's pace that can come to the fore here. Very good work from the skipper. Staying with him, kept his cool. Dupree couldn't use, in fact it was Shabalala there, couldn't use his pace. Not enough pace to get past him. In fact, if it were Dupree, I think he would have shown a clean pair of heels offside at the other end.
Two things, Titi. You win possession in that sort of area, I'm saying yes. You could use the pace, but you look at where the keeper is. Can't you just chip it over the keeper? You can, because that's your other option that you have. If you don't have the speed that you require, when you got to that ball, at least chip it off the keeper, because we know by now that Kaizer was goal.
Excellent work though from the skipper, Ngobo, to get his body in between man and ball there, and didn't do anything rash like dive in on Shabalala. That's a good work defensively there. He did well to recover after he had lost possession high up the field. Quinica. Castillo, they're trying to get the ball back to one of his teammates. He does get now to Tetra. Well, the referee has stopped play because Mtabela is holding his head here, so it's a head injury that will require attention. As the medical staff of Milford run onto the field, I see that Dr. Popoma is not doing his own medical work.
Yeah,
Dr. Matu. They've got a team doctor. This is Pepelo Makubani.
Can you imagine him? But I guess in the case of emergency, a serious situation, he can also double up here.
Or triple up. Yeah. That is a big man there. Man B. B is for big.
Yeah. Question is he happy? Doesn't look happy without concerns.
This man should be reasonably pleased. Dr. Popoma.
Yeah.
Anti Popoma. He should be happy that they've managed to, the way his team is holding out against Kaizer Chiefs here, and opposing a threat of their own now and again on the break. They do have a bit of pace about them. Skomoshe, who's come on in the second half as a sub, looks like he's got a bit of pace about him, the number 2 down the left-hand side here. Now, Mashian is putting some quality balls from the left-hand side, Black Chiefs. And then it's like he gets away with it. There's some sloppy passing there from Shabala that gets away with it. Dupree! Nearly fell for Castillo, but some tidy work from the skipper. Now, Milford guilty of giving possession straight back to Kaizer Chiefs.
Now they're doing what we've been talking about, because Saida is now more the centre forward, with Dupree on the right hand side. Castillo has been pushed forward as well to add the numbers, because they're trying to address what we're talking about, the low block defense.
Using the width. Haven't tested this man nearly enough.
Also, the Gauteng, hasn't been kept busy at all.
Neither keeper has had much work to do, to be fair. Look at that, only one shot in target for each side. Now that would be worrying. That should be worrying from the Kaizer Chiefs point of view. Battling here against a team sitting 12th in the second tier of South African football. I think that's an indictment on them. Not to say that it was ever going to be easy, but to have one shot on target after nearly 1 hour, it's very disappointing. Something for those men that they'll be scratching their heads about. Kevin Johnson and Dylan Shepherd.
Ranga is going to be introduced. As to who is likely to come off, my guess could be
Saile?
No, maybe not Saile.
Or join Saile up there, they might as well.
Yeah, they've got to do that because the two centre backs are on holiday in Gauteng.
Or even Shabalala could be sacrificed so that they can add another attacker there. I'm not so sure that Shabalala has produced much end product. I'll go through the three-prong attack that will include the play down the right-hand side and the more central rows, Chibabiro and Saile. Look at that.
But then you look at it, you say, at some point you see Shabalala acting as if he's a centre forward. And you have Saile on the right-hand side. It's a bit confusing.
Well, that's why the Nedbank Cup hasn't produced any major shocks. It's all gone pretty much according to form, although there have been a few teams that have been given a bit of a scare. Microsoft Stellies had to go to penalty against Victoria Callies. Skukuna needed penalties as well to get past Highlands Park. So it's a cutback. Yeah! What a save! Whoa! What a save from Cesar! Shabalala couldn't follow up. Great passage of play there, but wonderful save there. Great football all around, but Shabalala. Wonder whether that might have been his last contribution, because a double change is standing, make that a triple change, standing by for Chiefs. Look at this.
Well, it all starts with a man that I'm thinking he should be playing the centre forward, but he provides the cross that Silas had trying to set up there. Shabalala. And they know they should have done better than Chiefs. They've got a chance now with a set piece, the aerial ammunition. This is the 18 area.
In it comes. Over the heads of everyone, and comes to Tetwa. Tetwa floats it in. Dove with a fresh air shot. Comes to Dove again. Nice little 1-2 there. Chance! Wow.
Awenzeki.
Wow.
Awenzeki.
Castillo on the back post. This is ominous.
But if this sort of action is happening in the box, which did not happen with frequency in the first half, it is promising for Chiefs. Yes, create those chances. At some point, you will be rewarded. He does well to head it down.
Closed his eyes.
Fine. I mean, just misses the target. Just the technique. Flashes off his head there, but
I think the technique was right.
Yeah, it was right.
Headed it down, but missed the target. Just over an hour left, and Milford still hold out. Kaizer Chiefs are finding it difficult to force a parting of this Red Sea at the back.
I have done a couple of games where I've seen this sort of dominance, and Kaizer Chiefs end up losing the game. I've seen a game where they've lost against the Amazon team, where they dominated possession and Amazon just scored a goal, which is game over.
That was in the Telkom knockout.
Yeah.
So Chiefs are going to make a triple change, and it's one that's exciting the fans. Ranga Chibabiro. You can see Tutuzi. Shabalala is one of the players who's going to go Saile and Mobo are the three players that are going to make way. Mobo, another disappointing night for him. And Pule Modi has come on to replace Mobo. Fundo Blagaze will make his debut for the senior team. A youngster plucked, of course, from the Diski Challenge side. That's the one that the fans are so excited about. And Ranga Chibabiro, there he is. They call him Obrigado. scored in that Carling knockout exhibition game against the Stellies with a free kick from a long way out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now it's Milford on attack. Referee gets in the way, plays an advantage. Ranga Chibapiro with his first touch. Can't find the target of the pass. Here's the Ox. Been more influential in the first half, in the second half rather. Bossing that midfield. Mashian. It's been busy down the left hand side for Chiefs. Chibapiro went as Mashian wanted the 1-2. Went for goal with Chibapiro. A bit more urgency now about Chiefs.
Nothing wrong, good for his confidence, only just he couldn't find the target. But good intentions. The minute he turns, had one thing in mind. Didn't look at actually.
Yeah.
Say when you don't look up, it becomes natural, and how much of practice plays a key role.
And of course, also the longer the game continues, the fitness levels of the two side of the team from the lower team will be put to the test as well if this game were to go into a period of extra time.
You know the difference. I always think that at this level, Milford are playing, and their football is different because they are accustomed to playing man to man. So the level of fitness are pretty much quite high, unless if sometimes fitness is all about the diet. The cramping part is all about the diet as well.
Very nearly, it did escape Dover, and not the great anticipation from the attacker. They should have followed that one, kept chasing it. Oh, it's a loose pass. It's more frustration for those wearing gold and black in the stands here. That's a crowd of just under 10,000 that's coming here. I don't know what the official number is. We'll try and get that for you, but it's been a frustrating night thus far. Now, Nagasi loses out. To Bela this side.
Still not in a rush. Very patient, very organized.
Free kick, the way of Milford. Zabi has been bottled up pretty much. He's the goal threat. Got a brace against the Leopards in a 4-2 win recently, and also got a brace. In fact, got a brace against Uppington City in that match, in the Nedbank Cup playoff match. Qualified them for the last 32. 23 minutes of regulation time left. As Milford look to launch an attack of their own. This is great skills here. Well, some of the neutrals enjoyed that.
I thought that was effective, was confident, improvising, one-on-one situation. See me now, see me no more, Dupree. And now getting a little bit too excited there, does not even look up to see the options that he's got.
Sebo Manzama was there with the magic feet.
I can just wonder if the right back for Chiefs, considering Zama, would he have done that? Because he was a no-nonsense defender.
There's too much on that one, asking too much of Dupree. It is Zama. Sobamele And very well there defensively for Milford. There's a foul there on Mhlabi. Said to Mhlabi is a player foul.
They're targeting him. They know what he's capable of doing. Welcome to it. I think they'll be proud based on what they've done in the first half. Milford to contain Chiefs. They're still under pressure, of course, in the second half. Still standing their ground. And those that are watching here, and perhaps at home, by 2 corners of that.
Milford in the MFC, Municipal Foundation Championship, are winless in their last 6 games that they've played away from home. Only 1 win away from home all season. So they played 10, won 1, drew 2, and lost 7 on the road. Shake of the head there, kind of captures it all. Dover, the last touch on that one. Throw in on the far side then for Milford. Zama has a goal, but well wide.
It's about time. Good to get it on target.
$20 minutes remaining. Are we going to have a long one here? Long evening. Grenada, Chief supporters trying to lift their team here. Want to see a little bit more urgency from their side. Want to see a bit more show of intent.
I like the structure and the organization. They're so vocal. At the back.
Wow. That is a wild effort. It was so far goal from Simango, it very nearly hit the corner flag.
Patience.
Kevin Johnson, the latest man on the bench for Chiefs. Chiefs have had 7 coaching changes in 5 years since 2018. And that is as many as they had in the 16 years before that. As just going a bit too early there. Offside flag was up. Take a look at it here. Tight call.
That's a very tight.
Ooh, I'm not so sure that was the right one. It seemed to be in line with that. Dick Dover.
I'm not convinced.
There's a far side assistant who made the call. There is a Dover trying to lure. Chance here, snapshot there, but it was straight at the keeper from young Vlagazi. What a time it would be for him to score a goal on debut, and what an important one that would have been.
Exquisite delivery for him. Good technique, good positioning, was right there on time. He did everything that he could in that sort of area, good technique as well. But that man is on fire. Cesar, uncompromising. Fundo. Villegas.
Contingent from the Tiski Challenge, the Tiski Challenge side that are working under coach Vela Kumalo. Shabanana also came through the hands of Vela Kumalo. What is that? It's another pass on a stray.
The two Villagazis that are probably watching. So Villagazi. Defensive midfielder for Orlando Pirates. Villa, who played for Bidvest and Mamelodi Sundowns, very creative. So we can draw comparison with that side of Villa.
15 minutes. Just over 15 minutes remaining on the clock, as you see Siabonga Zama on your picture there. I've just been told that actually Simon Zama's has a son named Siabonga as well. That's not him, clearly.
That's not him.
And apparently Siabonga Zama works in the South African Police Service. So he does the defending of a different sort, not the type that was done by his father. Now, working it wide. Joprier closed down quickly by Somabele, who has done excellent work down at left back here. There's the small man here, Unati Somabele.
He's enjoying himself. Diminutive, good touches, confident going forward.
Now, offside, Chivabiro, caught offside. As the seconds tick away, the minutes tick away, we are edging ever closer to extra time.
Now the goals that he's scoring in his previous club, Ranga, it was more his teammates finding him in the box. And he still has some work to do outside of the box. Still maintain. It'll take time to settle into his team.
Mtetwa. Mashiane has made a good run there. Dupree in the middle. Mashiane, in fact it's now Vladas there, riding a challenge there, and well, it was a good challenge in the end. Had to time it perfectly. The man was on a yellow card as well.
Kept his eyes on the ball, and he just gets it. Dover Warner.
Now, more great work being done by Somabele down this left. This pass is not a good one though. It's giving ball possession straight back to Chiefs. Chivaviro can control.
Did he mean to control it, or was he just setting up for his teammates? Only he can answer.
Frustration, you can hear the clans there, frustration from the fans. That will be music to the ears of the Milford. Players and technical team alike, to hear the frustration of the fans. It has been that sort of night here for Kaizer Chiefs thus far. Milford done themselves, acquitted themselves extremely well here against Chiefs.
And if you were to ask whether I would never know, they're still comfortable with their game defensively. They're trying to conjure something. They make mistakes there and there.
Now trying something from a long, long way out. Referee pulls a foul there on Castillo. Catching Nzama.
These young people are very tricky.
Yeah, Nzama looking to make a name for himself there.
He's more involved, Castillo, in the second half. He was very quiet. Now finds himself in the box. It's good technique.
And that's been given here to Nzama.
He says Nzama should come on. He's suggesting that.
By the way, former referee Victor Fumani tells me that Kola Stella is actually a medical doctor himself. The referee here tonight.
Oh, okay.
So. I wonder whether that was the eye that you used to gauge the fact that
it's not such a serious.
It's not an injury, that the keeper was feigning injury there as Nzama goes off.
So it's not Dogotela O2.
Yeah, exactly.
O2. Dogotela O2.
As you saw, Dr. Antipupuma. Now Dove at the other end. Gonna win not a throw-in. That's
we've seen what Cesar can do in terms of saving shots. Yeah, different ball game. He's built up some confidence as well based on the saves that he's made.
At the other end, Bruce Vuma has had seen little or no action in this game.
So is he? Or can he be the president that he can rely on?
His sharpness.
His sharpness.
Where it should be.
Yeah.
Now, Chivaviro! Oh, comes up the upright! Oh, the keeper couldn't stop it. The upright came to the rescue. More frustration for Kaizer Chiefs.
I think it caught him by surprise. Credit to Ranga Chivaviro. Turn around. Gets it right with his left foot. Quick snapshot. That's a sniper shot there. Good positioning by Cesar. not convincing catch right there, bailed out by the uprights. He's done well. There's a confident boosting shot on target by Ranga.
Free kick. And Chivavira almost there with a late winner. Surely would have been a winner. Good pressure on the keeper. Oh, the keeper could be jumped. Yeah, gets away with it.
Twice. If you watch, living dangerously.
Living very dangerously. Dupree is still going, and good work to keep him out, and it's a corner.
I think it was all about himself once he was in position. He was not even willing to share or look up for the options that he scored as he was there.
It's overhit from the corner. Disappointing one this time. Minimum 3 minutes to be added on. Was it a handball? It's academic now.
Yeah. Natural positions and natural positions.
It's a good ball, threaded through. Now, Dupree took a deflection on its way through. Time is running out here for Kaizer Chiefs there to avoid going into extra time. Make their third change.